What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grand. You're watching Urban Nerd, this channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news. Well, today's nerd news is going to have some superhero news, like always, some rumors, and I'm also going to tell you guys what's coming out on the weekend, for the weekend in the movie theaters. Well, first topic on the nerd rundown, we're going to be talking about how Black Panther is set to bank $120+ million opening weekend. All I gotta say is Black Panther's going to be hearing this song come that weekend. Well, yeah, they're probably going to be doing that dance too, because I believe it's going to be doing it. I believe because you know what? It's going to be Wonder Woman's weekend. Wonder Woman only opened to like 103 million. See, I have it right here. It only opened to 103 million. I thought it made more. This movie, I believe, is not only going to do 120 plus, I think it's going to do more. I think it's going to do Thor Ragnarok number. I think it's going to probably maybe hit, as crazy as it sounds, maybe 140? If it hits 140, this will be breaking the record for the first #1 solo film. And as far as history, as far as, I don't know if it's technically an origin, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be going back into the past and going to be delving into T'Challa's history, Wakanda's history, the Black Panther's history in general. So it might be flashbacks. So I think that might count it as a prequel. And they're saying that this is going to be Marvel's. Actually no, that's not that. But I'm thinking it might be like the #1 first solo film of a superhero, because I don't think there's anything that's ever come close to this. And it's going to be coming out President's Day weekend, but we all know it's going to be coming around Valentine's Day, February 16th. This is the type of movie you take everybody to. You take your significant others to, you know, especially if you black. You better be taking someone else black to this thing. Or if you're black friends, introduce your white friends to it. Everybody should be watching this. And I think that's why this movie is going to make so much money, because this is one of those situations where black people can show that when we come together, we can make ish happen. Look what happened when we started to vote. Obama! Yeah, that's all that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because we tend to like stay back. I tend to stay back, you know, if it's not important to me. But when it's something important, you want to just support, you come in droves. And I'm telling you this right now. Hold on. Sorry. I'm telling you this right now. Black Panther, I think it's gonna do it. It's gonna break records. It's gonna break records because it's got everything going for it. You know, it's got the Valentine's weekend, so you know people are gonna be taking significant others or whoever to the movies. It's coming in Black History Month, February. You know, like I published the book and I published it luckily it came out in February, because you want that as a black author in general. Anything dealing with your black, you want it to be in Black History Month, but also it's like it's got everything going for it. Everyone loved Black Panther in Civil War. So he's already on track. People are behind it. People want to see this. And it looks awesome. The trailers look awesome. I think maybe I'll put down a link down below. Maybe, you know what? I have the trailer myself. I'll put the notations in the corner right there. But it's one of those movies that is going to have everything for everybody. It's got the spy. Some people, they said it's, Ryan Coogler, the director, said it's more like a James Bondish kind of movie, so definitely looking forward to seeing that. I know I'm going on and on about it, but it's just one of those movies we all gotta see. Next, we've got a first look at Brie Larson's Captain Marvel. Leaked photos on the set, and actually she's been in the Air Force field training actually to play this role, because Carol Danvers is Air Force pilot, whatever, I believe, or she was in the military, and then that's when Captain Marvel all happens. She gets the powers, but it's going to be taking place, I believe, in the 90s. This is going to be around when Nick Fury still has both his eyes. Definitely looking forward to seeing that. And it's being directed by the directors of the Half Nelson movie, director Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck, 2 females, I believe, and they're set to direct this, and they're saying it's sort of like a prequel. They're saying it's the first prequel, but I don't think it's the first prequel, because I thought Captain America was a prequel because it took place in the past. But whatever, that's what they're saying. Well, definitely, this is where this movie they're introducing the Kree with the Skrull and everything, that whole war. I don't know how they're gonna bring her to the present time. Maybe she goes into another dimension or something like that. But the pictures, the images, they look kind of hot. I'm going to try and see if I can put it down in the link below in the description. We'll try and see if you like it. You know what I'm saying? Because I sort of like the outfit. It does look a little loose, but it's probably going to, upgrade when it comes to the future. Because look at Captain America. Everybody in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, their outfits don't stay the same. You don't notice it, but they change it every movie. Captain America does not have the same suit that he had in the first Avengers. In the Avengers first movie, Avengers Ultron is different. Civil War is different. Every time. Winter Soldier is different. Every time it's a different outfit. Even Thor, it looks the same, but it's slightly different. Everybody's outfits get a little bit of upgrade, but people don't realize it because it's subtlety. And that's what I like them to do with the Captain Marvel suit, because it looks nice, but in the I've seen some, let's say, sketches of concept art, and it looks a lot nicer. So maybe it might be a little bit better. Next, we'll go on to Jumanji. Jumanji is set to take on Star Wars, which I don't know why they would think to do that. But in the Wall Street Journal, Sony Motion Pictures chief Tom Rothman has confirmed that most likely there is going to be a Jumanji 3. As far as what I believe about that, they say it's coming out Christmas, which that's when the first Jumanji came out. But Star Wars did not come out on Christmas. It came out the weekend before. I believe the 15th. It was either 15th or 17th. But regardless, Star Wars Episode 9, it's going to be coming out the same day as Jumanji, which is bad for Jumanji. Why? Because you were able to clean up after the second week of Star Wars. Coming out the same week of Star Wars, that's not a good plan. Not a good business plan whatsoever. Why? Because this is going to be the third, the final in this trilogy. Then you've got J.J. Abrams coming back because people liked the Force Awakens, as opposed to the Rian Johnson's Last Jedi, which is very divisive. Some people like it, some people don't. It's some fans, on both sides, as opposed to now most people realizing how divisive this is. Now they're like, okay, you know what? Force Awakens wasn't that bad. I kind of like it a lot better than this. Having them back, great. So you got more people going back and just for that. So to come out on the same weekend, I believe they should at least bump it up a weekend before. That's what you should do. Try and make as much bank as you can before Christmas. And they have time. They have opportunity. They haven't started yet. He just mentioned that it might be happening. So they've still got plenty of time to change the dates if need be. If they want to, they can always do that. But with Jumanji, that movie is making money. And domestically, it's made already $321 or $322 million domestically, and worldwide, it's made $773 million. So this thing is on track to just keep making some money. So why wouldn't they make a sequel? But don't do it on the same day as the Star Wars. That's just a no. You don't do that. That is not good at all. So that's my opinion. If they want to listen, they're not going to listen. I'm a nobody on YouTube to them. But that's my opinion on that. Next, we got New Mutants director Josh Boone confirms that the New Mutants movie is going to be PG-13. It's not going to be rated R like people thought. That's what they were saying. It's not. And it got moved from April 13th, 2018 to February 22nd, 2019. A full year. Almost like a year. Like 10 months. Which a lot of people are kind of iffy about that. Because they talk that they want to make it. After the It movie came out, they want to have a more vibe like that. Which I sort of understand. Just don't try and copy it. Because when you try and copy, you don't do it as well. Kind of have your own style, but I guess they had screenings of the movie, and people didn't like it as much as they wanted them to. So therefore, I think they're kind of switching it up. But pushing it a full year, I don't know. You probably should have pushed it to maybe the Halloween season, maybe October. I think that would have been a better time for you to do this instead of like randomly just push it 10 months all the way to February. And it was almost done, supposedly. It was almost done, and all of a sudden they pushed it. So you could have got what you needed done by Halloween. I think that would have been a better idea. But hey, that's just my opinion. And as far as them making it PG-13 as opposed to R-rated, some people are flipping out. No, I wanted an R. Good horror films aren't because it's supposed to have like a horror film vibe. Good horror films aren't always rated R. Sure, it was rated R, but not most of these scary movies aren't. Paranormal Activity, that's not rated R. That's most of the time that's PG-13. You've got Insidious, PG-13. You've got what was it? Conjuring, PG-13, I believe. So you do not have to have it R rated to have a good horror film. And this is going to be a mutant kind of horror film, like these kids are in like a insane asylum. Hey, whichever. But I don't think it has to be rated R, and they could do it. Next, we've got Kevin Feige. He wants to show Magneto taking apart a gun with his powers, which everybody wants to see that. People just love seeing Magneto take things apart in general. That's just what Magneto does, especially when the comic where he actually just because he could. He took the adamantium out of Wolverine. This is the type of thing this dude does, just on a whim. So yes, we love seeing him do that every time. It's just awesome to see Magneto show his powers. And hey, maybe we'll see that in the Dark Phoenix saga. Next, we've got Jessica Jones season 2. Pics hit the web. Like, as far as you got also like images leaking, or that they probably leaked for the new Netflix's second season of Jessica Jones, which I definitely did like. Jessica Jones, it wasn't the best one out of all the Netflix Marvel shows, but it definitely was one of my favorites. Why? Because it introduced me to Kilgrave. Kilgrave made me change my opinion on what powers I would want if I could have powers. Before, I wanted to teleport. Hey, go here. Sort of like jumpers. I could go anywhere I wanted. No, I want Kilgraves. Because why? You don't have to rush. You just go and live your life and do whatever you want to do, because you just tell people. You want to go to Hawaii? You just go to the airport. Give me first class tickets to the seats. You hop on a plane. You get up to Hawaii. You get off in Hawaii, take them to your best hotel. You go to the hotel, be like, yo, give me the presidential suite. They give you the presidential suite, you go. You just go anywhere, do anything, live your life, just enjoy it. And that's why I like Jessica Jones. It introduced me to a whole nother power that I never thought I wanted. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Next, I'm going to talk about what's coming out this weekend, which I'm hearing a lot of good things about it. It's The Maze Runner Death Cure. The second one was okay. The first one was pretty good. Second one was okay. Not as great as the first one. But the third one, my hair is really good. Back to what the first one was, and even better. So they said if you're looking for some good, fun action, check out Death Cure, which I'm definitely going to try and check out. I don't know when. Maybe this Tuesday. Because I saw the other ones in the movie theater, so why not just keep it going like that? So that's pretty much it. That's the nerd news, and that's Friday's episode. So remember to just, if you like anything, if you want to talk about anything, just remember to comment down below, share, tag, just tell your friends about this, because this is the type of thing I want to be doing for a long time. If you want to subscribe, just click on here, check out my last YouTube daily video, and check out my playlist of the daily nerd news. So remember, I'm Wes Grant, you've been watching Suburban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. Catch you guys on the next video.